In this video, we're going to be talking about Wuji Qi Gong, or the state of emptiness, stillness, the point before Yin and Yang manifested, the supreme ultimate, the Taiji. It's the Eastern Taoist version of God. So what we're going to be doing is finding this position, either standing or lying down. You can also do it sitting, but standing and lying down are usually the two best ways to do this. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be standing feet together, ankles together, slightly opened. Place the hands at the side of the body, place the tongue against the roof of the mouth, and focus on the crown point, do 20, the center point of the top of the skull, where the fontanelles meet, pressing upwards like they're being suspended by a string above, and let the rest of the body, the spine, the shoulders, everything else melt downwards as the head is hung from above into the. So as you do this position, you'll feel the neck lengthening, the chin will tuck slightly. So normal position, as the head pulls up, the chin tucks slightly, the shoulders fall into their regular position. Hip slightly underneath. You don't want to over rotate and tuck under, but you also don't want the butt sticking out. You want a nice position. You want to find your straight. The position where you have a nice stretch through the low back muscles, the thoracics are nice and lengthened, and the front rib cage isn't flaring. A lot of people have weak abdominal core from sitting so much, so the ribs flare out in this position. You want to actually have a gentle contraction through the abs as the spine in the back lengthens to start fixing the curve and all the adhesions and whatnot through the back of the body. The feet are going to be grabbing the ground ever so slightly, just like you normally would, through the 3 nails, the ball of the foot, the pinky toe, and the heel. Grab so the arch is formed and the dome exists. And as you do that grab, there's going to be a slight coiling rotation, pushing the knees slightly open, opening up the hips and pulling the glutes down and underneath. You're going to feel everything finding its position here. Now as you settle into it, allow the breath to go in and out through the nose. Allow the throat and the upper chest to relax so the breath can actually drop into the lower parts of the lungs with the diaphragm actually activating, pulling down and opening. You don't want to just belly breathe where you're letting the core expand out. You don't want that. You want the diaphragm to move down and expand out in all directions. So as you do this, you will have some expansion in through the belly, but you'll also have it through the sides and through the back. If you're doing it properly, everything will expand down, and then as the bottom fills up, the upper chest will start filling up too, as you get a full expansion of the lungs through a full inhalation. And as you exhale, allow all of the body to relax and melt away. Now you're going to start noticing with your eyes closed, if you take some patience into this practice, if you bring your awareness to areas like your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your hips, your back, your core, your legs, you'll start feeling areas of tension. Now, as you do this Wuji deep Dantian breathing breath in this stance, you can start focusing that breath into those areas and allow that area to expand and let any of that tension leave with the breath like a feather in the wind. And as you do this, you'll start noticing if you relax the eyes, you relax the jaw, you relax the tongue, you relax the neck, you relax the collarbones, you relax the shoulders, you relax the upper back, mid back, ribs, stomach, low back, hips, you'll notice things start falling into place. You'll notice your shoulders might actually rotate, open, scapula might fall into a different position. As you move, let the body move naturally into a more safe, idealistic position for it as the stress slowly starts melting away with the deeper, longer, slower breaths that are occurring. This is the whole point of this practice. There's no deep movements, there's no complicated movements. You can do this position with the feet together. I prefer it with the 30-degree rotation roughly, just a slight external rotation outwards. I prefer that because it allows me to start activating that upward spiral that's supposed to be occurring as you grip and arch the feet properly. So this will start training beginners on how to get that spiral coil that goes from the feet, wraps around the knees and protects them for any kind of explosive activities to prevent injury risk. And it starts training the hips and glutes how to fire properly and how to feel safe in an open position, because a lot of us are spent in this coiled computer position all day. So this is a gentle way of start to build safety and build mind-muscle connection with all these different parts of your body. You just allow that breath to gently sink and gently leave. No force, just extra guidance every single time. Use this opportunity to speak to your body. Appreciate it for everything it's been doing for you. Thank it for all the hard work it's doing, for everything that it's protecting you from. And just be with the body. Explore where a natural position feels for you as things start to expand and unravel. Allow the spine to constantly lengthen and allow the rest of the body to constantly feel safe and relax. There is no tiger trying to kill you right now. So allow those muscles to get out of that sympathetic overdrive and settle into safety. Now you can do the same thing in a post-standing position with the feet shoulder width. You can do the same thing in the actual post-standing position with the arms out and a more of a bend. You could do the same thing lying flat on the ground on your back. It looks the same. You just lay with hands either, excuse me, Oso, I'm trying to shoot a video, buddy. Thank you. Go. Go, buddy. Okay. Excuse me, he's very excited. So you can do the same thing, but the only difference is you can let your hands, excuse me, thank you. No, no. You can let your hands stay flat, or go. You can let your hands stay flat against the ground, or let them rotate up and do palms up. The same exact process is happening here, but now instead of the string pulling up, it's going to be pulling horizontal along the earth, like you're being stretched out in that direction. And the heels are going to be pushing away from you, like you're being drawn and quartered. You can also do this position with the hands above the head. Now this one is going to be, you're going to want to use caution with that one, because it's really easy for you to open up too much of the shoulder joint, and without proper exercises to strengthen the shoulder in the new positions, it's really easy for the body to get hurt doing activities. So with the shoulders overhead, you want to be much slower. You only want to do it for a very short amount of time, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute in that position, and then you can change it to arms out, arms at the side. You can do wall angels in that laying position, where the hands are sliding against the ground, up and down. But the main point of this practice is to be in stillness, in silence, and just breathe into the body and start just becoming aware of this breath. Become aware of how your body is unraveling, unfolding as you go through it. It's a great warm-up, and it's an even better cool down after an intense practice to settle the breath, to show the body that it's safe, and to make some space for all the lymphatic drainage that needs to occur after all the cellular waste that occurred due to the intensity of your workout. Until next time, stay uncomfortable, my friends.